Hey everyone, it's Kayla, Happy Vegan. I wanted to do a review on Paragard insertion, the copper coil, or copper T, which is what I have. I think I first saw it from Sasha with Rice and Raw, and then I saw it from Jill, Jillicious Journey, and then I did a bunch of research on it from there. But I've been taking the contraceptive pill for 10 years now, and I'm sure it has had tons of health problems with it. It's never really bothered me, but I would like to have everything, as free of hormones as possible. So after I, recently got out of the hospital, things like that, I did even more research about the copper IUD and decided to get it. Well, I literally got it an hour ago, and I will tell you about it. So I had to have a colposcopy done, which, you can look that up, but it's a test where they spend about 15 minutes with vinegar against your cervix, and then they can see if there's any abnormal cells. So, I did that a few weeks ago. It was pretty uncomfortable. Probably mild cramping during the procedure, but just 15 minutes of mild cramping. It wasn't horrible. So then today I had the IUD put in. I was warned from YouTube, from friends, that it would be excruciating pain. So, yes, I did take an ibuprofen before I went. And the measuring of your cervix, to me, is the worst part. And it was literally like a scrape. It was not even a full breath in and out. It was like a half a breath, like just breathe in, of super bad cramping. It was 1, 2, 3. That was as long as it was maximum. And it was probably what I expected. Really bad cramping. Almost a sharp pain just for 3 seconds. And I don't know if every doctor only takes 3 seconds. This doctor puts 2 IUDs in a day for the last 20 years. So he's really good at it. That's why I went to him. And he had to do a second measurement. Again, 3 seconds. Pretty bad pain. But that was it. And then the actual insertion of it took... I was paying attention to my breathing. And I was able to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Done. So how many seconds that was. That was total insertion. That was start to finish. Put it in, push the T at the end of it, pull the little tool back out. That was mild compared to the measurement. So I was glad. Once the measurement was done, that was the worst part of it. When he was done with the whole procedure, it's been very mild cramping. Now, I normally don't even cramp when I get my period. So any cramping to me is uncomfortable. But I've had really bad cramps like 2 or 3 times, and this is mild. It hasn't quite went away yet. Like I said, it's been about an hour. Let me look for sure. Yeah, about an hour. Sorry. And my cramps are very light to mild now. It was mild from the second he finished, pretty much until now. And it's kind of coming and going. Like right now, just say they're super light, almost gone, and then maybe in 5 more minutes they'll come back to mild. For 10 minutes, they go back to light, and it just switches back and forth. So, no, I could go out right now, go to the grocery store, go walk, go do any of that. I don't really want to, but if I could, if I wanted to, I could. There's no problem right now. I'm going to update you guys in a few days, see how I feel, see how, it's supposed to be mild to heavy bleeding for a few days. I'll let you know how that is. And I actually just started my menstrual cycle this morning. And they said it would be better because my cervix would be dilated during my cycle. So they were actually glad that I had started this morning before my appointment. So I'll let you know how it is in a few days, if it's any different than regular, how I feel. But I think I should be good. And I don't need any other ibuprofen. I just took one before I went because it was supposed to be so bad, and I knew it would be. So I said, okay, well, let me take one. I don't like pain. Who does? If you're tough, you don't need it. I told you exactly what it was for me. I'm not hiding anything, but when I looked it up, everyone said it would be excruciating for 30 seconds. I couldn't imagine 30 seconds of excruciating pain. I almost didn't get it. I asked him tons of questions about the risks of it going into your uterine wall, the risks of getting pregnant, all sorts of things, and they were very, very good percentages. So I was very happy about that. He said about 1 in 300 that have any issues moving, coming out, anything, not anything serious, necessarily, just any issues at all. 1 in 300. And so he said it's about 1 a year. He puts in a minimum 300 a year. So roughly once a year, there'll be some sort of issue, whether it's serious or not serious. And I asked him about pregnancy on it, and in his experience, only about 1 a decade have been able to get pregnant while the IUD is in. But I did a lot of search on that too, and you can have it taken out. It could affect you, like miscarriage, not miscarriage, things like that. So, totally different story. Not going to worry about that unless it actually happens. Of course, I would let you know. But I'll update you in a few days. So far, I would recommend getting it. And we'll see how things go, and have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye!